Do you think that people who are in need should receive what they need?
Sure, I mean it would be mean to think otherwise.
Well, since things that people need don't come from thin air, I would imagine people with means would need to provide for those who are in need.
Well, sure, why not? I mean, we live in a compassionate society.
So what you are saying is to those according to their needs, from those according to their abilities.
Well, I guess so. I mean, you cannot just let people go hungry or go without health care. That would be mean and heartless.
So, are you a communist because of your compassion for others, or are you just not aware that Karl Marx in his manifesto states that to each according to their needs, from those according to their abilities?
Why do you hide unfortunate people? I am not a communist. Just because I think that we need to take care of the downtrodden, that does not make me a communist. It makes me a caring person. I have regard for other people. Why are you so hateful?
Actually, it does make you a communist. You readily admit that you want to take resources from people who have earned it, and give it to those who have not, all under the guise of compassion. You mindless commies never consider the lack of compassion you have for those that you take resources from. How would you feel to know that I had a sick child, and limited resources to care for him? I could have offered my child more in his dying days if not for the fact that my financial resources were depleted by your compassionate confiscation of my wealth, to help others who in so many cases were unwilling to help themselves due to sheer laziness and lack of concern for anything other than themselves.
I am sorry to hear about your son. I never considered the concept that I am taking away from one person's ability to take care of their own family. I guess it was short thinking on my part not to consider that the person I am taking resources from would have need for those resources.
Actually, my son is fine. I needed an anecdotal story so that your small brain that is ruled by compassion and not objective thought could understand that what you are doing has consequences. You might think that I am mean to say such things, yet the fact that communism and socialism has lowered the quality of life for people everywhere it has been tried. Obviously common sense is lacking in people who think your way, and emotional anecdotal stories are needed so that you can comprehend beyond the simple outcome that you are trying to achieve.
I cannot believe that you made up that story. See, you are heartless. You are an evil person.
Again, you fail to understand, my story is not true for me, but it is for others. You just don't understand that it is wrong to confiscate from one person for the sake of another. You fail to see the whole picture. I am now disappointed in myself. I could have used this time productively to accomplish something to make this world a better place. I was too dumb to realize that your brain is too feeble to understand the ramifications of wealth confiscation. Please do not reproduce